Well, today we're going to put those tomato plants out in a big pot on the deck with a trolley with the wheels on it, square tomato cage, which has a better bottom to it, so it won't fall over. The one I'm doing right now is German Queen. I've never tried this before. It's an heirloom tomato. And I'm going to show you how to plant a tomato the correct way. Okay, what I've done is this is a pot from last year and it had the soil all the way up to here. It's too expensive to take this soil out every year. So take it out. Should have brought my little, I wanted to show you this. I love this scoop, nice and big. But I scooped out all the soil and I loosened the soil up with this or with the weed thing, the long stick, but you loosen all the soil up because you're going to use the rest of this. Then you can put in fresh soil. And don't use garden soil, you want to use potting soil. And I usually set my plant about like this and start filling this up with potting soil. Here's an important thing. Everywhere the soil touches this plant, it's going to grow roots. And you want a lot of roots because that's what's going to make the plant strong, and also you're going to have more tomatoes because more roots, the more nutrition you're going to get to the plant. This particular one I'm planting is Celebrity Tomato. Now, here's the secret to this. These bottom leaves, you want to break them off. You're like, oh no, but I'm telling you, it works. Break all these leaves off because where you're breaking these off, even this one, this far down, or you can get a pair of scissors. I got some scissors, but they usually break off. Because everywhere I take this off, even this bottom here, and to be honest, even this one, you're like oh no. This is perfect. Now the soil is going to go up higher. In fact, I think I'm going to go down a little deeper with this. So a little bit. Yes. Because if the soil all the way up this plant, clear up to here, you want to plant the soil, all that's going to be roots. Doesn't look so hot right away, but it will. I'm using Miracle Grow Shake and Feed. The lid just pops up and you sprinkle it in this fashion. But I've already done this. I've mixed it with my first plant. I mixed it before I put this topsoil on. This one, I forgot to do it, and so I had put quite a bit of soil on, and then I mixed it in with my hands. I think this feeds for 3 months. This says here, and below the soil too. It has kelp, earthworm castings, feather meal, bone meal. Now this is good for fruits and vegetables. That's what I like about it. All right, now I'm going to take the camera off the stand so you can see how I planted it. Okay, here we go. See? There's not much stem. I didn't leave that much stem. Now this is going to be a really strong, healthy plant. No matter if the winds blow or whatever happens. It's going to have lots of roots to reach down and get nutrition. Oh, don't forget to put your tag on so you know what kind of tomato plant it is. Because you will forget, especially if you're doing different kind of tomatoes. Make sure it's a big pot. This is plastic, because if you get something that's not plastic, it's just too hard to move around and too heavy. And like I say, I have the casters with the wheels on it. It's the best thing to do. You should see the mess I'm in out here. My goodness. Let's see what else I could tell you about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. If you do that, you should have no problem. Okay, I've got it all watered in good now. And make sure it's in full sun. And that's another reason for having the casters with the wheels down here, because you can move it around into the sun. Because I'm sure, well, everybody, wherever you're at, it's shady sometimes and sometimes it's not. This way you can move it around so you can catch the rays. Okay, this is the third one I just finished. This one even has, well, it's called Husky cherry tomatoes. That's the little tomatoes for salad. They'll be the first one that's ripe. It's already got some teensy weensy tomatoes on it, I see, and lots of blooms. So, you know, we get so anxious for the first tomatoes, so those are pretty quick. And then I'm thinking celebrity, they're a medium-sized tomato. They'll be next. And this one I've never worked with before, but looks like a big tomato, the German Queen. So that'll be the bigger tomato, and it'll be riper later. So that way I kind of have all three. All right, have to plant some more stuff. Okay, well, I think I'm done planting. It's evening coming on now. It rained off and on while I was planting, but I got everything in. So 3 tomato plants, and I planted a green pepper. Now when you're planting a green pepper, don't plant it deep. Plant it just the way it is in the pot. And don't break off the bottom leaves. That's only tomatoes. So I've got more pots here I'm going to be working with. I'll show you more later, as I started some plants inside. That's the foxglove. I planted in an old pot I had. Foxgloves are poisonous, but only if you eat them. So don't eat them. Just enjoy looking at them. Hear the birds? There's that finch feeder that, the finch love it. Can't wait till I get away from here. Now I hose the deck down. Yeah, maybe get out here tomorrow and do a little more work. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions about tomato plants or even some suggestions, go ahead and give them to me. Oh, I thought of one more thing. The pots, if you're doing it for the first time, so this is my second year, on the bottom of the pots, any pot that you get, there's a holes, and you know how you water and they're going to get all over your deck or wherever you have them sitting? Oh, talking about, see this one, that's my favorite one, wheels around. But anyways, you could put coffee filters. Just put them over the holes in the bottom. I'm just showing you this, not this one, but you can see it, they have holes. Well, if you water, all that's going to come through. If you put a coffee filter, it'll go through. I've been doing that for years. It works perfect. Okay, thank you for visiting with me, and I hope you get lots of tomatoes. And if you do what I've told you, you will. Keep them watered. Make sure it's got good drainage in the bottom of your pots. Always make sure there's good drainage. If you don't, they're going to drown.